it, just watch.
We're back on the Morning Brew with friends with Sarah and Marisol, and you guys are the brand new owners of Bhava Yoga.
Yes.
And there are several yoga studios around. Where are you guys, first of all?
We are located at 520A Central Southeast, which is just 3 blocks west of I-25 on
That's
Central.
the one I always see the Jan Hut Yoga sign.
A little bit further.
A little bit further down.
A little further down, yeah.
Okay.
There are 2 yoga studios there. There's a hot yoga studio, and then there's our studio just down at Walter. And we offer alignment-based practice. We have such a full spectrum of offerings. It's everyone from kids to 85-year-olds, so come on down.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What I love about people when they buy a business and move in, what inspired you guys to go into business? I'm assuming you guys have been fans of yoga for a long time and doing yoga, yoga teachers. And then, but to make that leap from just being like a yoga fan to a yoga studio owner,
right,
is another big thing. How did you guys come to that moment where you decided to do it?
Gosh, I think we've both been at Bhava for so long before that, practicing and teaching. I think whenever it came up for sale, we just decided kind of immediately, we just have loved Bhava for so long that it was an easy decision. We decided to partner up within 2 days.
Yeah, within 2 days, yeah.
So
That's
it
awesome.
was easy.
That's cool. Well, the right studio is kind of like the right coffee shop.
Absolutely.
You know, you have friends who come in every day. You have your regulars. You have new people that you can welcome, and there's a community around it. The right studio, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the Bhava community is really special because it's really inclusive. There's amazing folks, like I mentioned, all ages. We just recently added in a family yoga class as well as children yoga. And so really being able to offer to all these different populations makes us really accessible to the whole community.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So what's the micro yoga fest? It's not little tiny yogas.
Little tiny.
It's just called the micro yoga fest. But what happens at the yoga fest?
So we designed this to be a micro yoga fest so that we have small classes. So the whole day there'll be 7 free yoga classes, including a hula hoop class, which people may not think of as being yoga per se, but all of it's going to be yoga based. And each of the classes are going to be smaller. So 45 minutes. Usually classes are an hour, hour and a half class. These are all going to be 45 minutes.
Oh, very cool.
And it's free. You can register at www.bhavayogastudio.com.
I think a lot of this stuff sounds a little overwhelming for people like me who don't often go to a yoga studio, who are, I mean, I'm barely nimble enough to do one of these, right? But I can touch my toes. But there aren't a lot of us who are nimble enough to go and are always like, man, I wish I could go to yoga, but I'd be totally embarrassed, and I would be that guy back in the corner falling over, or the guy, you know. What do you guys do to make folks like me welcome? How does that work?
I think it goes back to the type of yoga that we offer too. It is alignment based, so we offer it in a way that is safe for your body. So it means that, we'll do yoga in a little bit, so you'll see.
Okay.
But it's offering yoga in a really safe way for your body. So your body is, the bones, the muscles, everything is aligned in a way that is supporting your body. And at the studio, we offer beginning classes, levels of beginning, level 1, level 2 beginning, all the way up to advanced. So we really offer such a wide range of classes for even the person who, you know, never thought they would step foot in a yoga room.
That's me. I've been in yoga rooms, but I've always been a little just overwhelmed with it. You know, I see these people doing these amazing poses.
No doubt.
And it looks beautiful, you know, and you see like this whole room of people like with their backs arched and their feet up in the air, and you're like, how do you learn to do that? How long does it take to really become proficient? Is it the kind of thing that it takes you like a couple of classes, or is it a couple of years?
Well, I had a yoga teacher tell me one time it's an 11-year process. So it's about stepping into the flow and really not being connected to the fancy poses, because we all love those. I love to do them. People love to watch them. They're on every magazine.
Right.
But really the point is to detach from that and practice yoga just because you want to do it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And at our studio, we have, you know, women tend to be more yogis, and that tends to be the standard. But at our studio, we have just as many men as well as women. So.
All inclusive that way, which is great.
Yep.
And then there's going to be, you guys also teach people to be yoga teachers, right? And the next class on that, what, starts in September?
Yeah, this one starts in September. and it meets for 12 weekends, and it's just a great way to really learn about what yoga is. You know, that is such a huge topic in itself. What is yoga? What is it that we're doing in all of these shapes on a yoga mat? You know, there's so much more to it than just that. So we're learning about philosophy and really how to help people in their bodies.
Excellent. Well, I know that you guys wanted to show us a little bit of some of these poses this morning. And we cleared the carpet. We cleared off my coffee pot here this morning so we could do a little bit of yoga here.
Okay, so have you heard of downward dog?
I have.
Okay.
That's the one I knew. I have heard of, yes.
Okay, well, I thought we could run through this posture that is done so frequently in yoga classes. But first, I just want to start. Do you ever find yourself sitting like this?
I am that guy.
Okay, I do too. I do that all the time, or texting or something.
Right.
So there's a lot of things that are happening here, but one is the shoulders are round forward, the lower back is slumping. So in downward dog, I'm going to address those two things.
Oh, great.
Okay, so first, before we even get up, take your arms out like this. Okay, so now take your shoulders and draw them back.
Back. Arms out, but shoulders back.
Yeah, shoulders back. So your chest will lift a little bit. Okay, perfect. Great. So you'll release your arms
Joe
down.
Marie over here, our trending columnist, is she's doing yoga with us behind the scenes in the studio audience. This is great.
So we're gonna come to all fours, come to a tabletop on the floor.
Okay.
On hands and knees.
On hands and knees,
Okay.
just like this.
One of these. Okay.
Yeah. Great, doing well. So
I can do this much. This is easy.
spread your fingers wide, and we're gonna do that same shoulder thing that we just did sitting. So let your chest kind of melt toward the floor. Yes, perfect. Good.
I'm a natural.
You are. I can see that, Dan. You're doing very well. So now we want to keep the chest kind of opening here so we're not slumping forward. Okay. So now curl your toes under and keeping your knees bent. Start to lift your tailbone up to the ceiling. Lift your knees.
Oh, like this?
Yes, and then push your chest back toward your thighs. Yes, Dan, good. Now bend your knees. Yes, keep pushing your chest back toward your thighs.
Like
Yep,
this?
there you go.
I've got to
Now
tie my
keep-
shoe.
Lift your seat up high. Yes, there you go, Dan. Now keep lifting your seat and maybe start to straighten your legs. We're trying
There we go.
keep a length in your low back. So maybe keep a little bend in your knees and lift your seat way, 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 way up.
I think that's as far as it goes.
Yeah, good, good. And then come on down.
All
Nice
right.
job. So with our knees bent, we're trying to find more and more length in your low back so that we're not coming back to this kind of rounded forward position. So that was really good, Dan. How do you
Thanks.
feel?
I feel fine. No,
Okay.
nothing pulled or
Not
popped
too
or
scary,
nothing came out
right?
of joint on me. I think I'm okay. I'm ready for my first class.
Okay.
I'm ready for the Micro Yoga Fest. When does that start?
Yeah, so the Micro Yoga Fest is on May 21st. It's from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and there'll be free yoga. We're even going to have some live music, some hula hooping, some twister, face painting. The whole family's invited. Come on down. It's going to be amazing.
Sounds like fun. Well, we got our own live music today. You guys picked a great day to be here because we got our buddies from Vibe Strong on with us this morning, and I think you guys can take us out.
Yeah, sure, let's do it. See you over there spreading positive light, smashing up the negative right. Oh, what a beautiful sight. No, 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 no. You over there spreading positive light, smashing up the